Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PC. Last time we finished up the Arcanist quest line, which, I mean, it wasn't, like, amazing. But it was okay. And then we did the first Summoner quest, which unlocked the Summoner job for us. Very cool. Very cool. But you'll notice that I am not currently a Summoner. I switched back to Arcanist because we must be an Arcanist to do the first Scholar job quest right here. Then we will have Scholar and Summoner, both DPS and healing. Mangg, have you any interest in history? If so, I would share with you an opportunity to study the ways of the ancients. A curiously refined and well-read marauder visited the guild the other day in the hopes he might meet an arcanist of exceptional skill. He claims that the assistance of one such individual would be invaluable for the success of his archaeological research. I say claims because despite his eloquence, the thought of a marauder with academic ambitions still strikes me as odd. You are, of course, free to formulate your own opinions. His name is Alka Zolka, and he can be found at the Marauders Guild should curiosity overwhelm you. Overwhelm it does. I looked up that big fat cat mount because it intrigued me so much. Turns out you buy it with real money. It's like 17 bucks. Which, I mean, it was a cool fat cat. So I'm tempted. Thank you for setting aside your preconceptions, Mangg. I am acutely aware how unusual it is for a marauder to conduct research, as it were. However, you shall soon understand that I am not at all like my more muscular brethren. Rather than rush blindly into the enemy's maw, I formulate and execute stratagems to great effect. My archaeological pursuits are but an extension of this practice, for at present I am researching the military tactics of ancient Nim. It would not surprise me if you were unfamiliar with Nim. The civilization flourished some 15-odd centuries ago during the 5th Astral Era. The Nemeans lived during an age of wonder, when the magical arts flourished. But magics can be wielded for weal or for woe, and this period of peace eventually gave way to the Great War of the Magi. The nations of that bygone era brought earth-shattering magics to bear against one another. Yet Nim, with only a handful of mages to support its army of mariners, repulsed would-be invaders time and time again. Precisely how a military force of this composition could defy its stronger neighbors is a mystery which has long puzzled military historians. By translating extant Nimian tablets, which I recently purchased, I mean to solve the riddle at long last. As my knowledge of Arcanum is cursory at best, I require an experienced arcanist to assist me with my analysis of any text pertaining to the magical arts. Will you be that arcanist, Mangg? There is, however, a complication. The Nemean tablets and other assorted relics, for which I paid an exceedingly large amount of money, were stolen en route to LIMSALOMINSA. The information inscribed upon those tablets could be of untold significance. I will not allow thieves to sell it to some rich Ul'Dan collector for a pittance. Pray accompany me to the Raincatcher Gully docks and help me reclaim my relics. I have strong reason to believe the perpetrators can be found there. Eastern NOSCEA. Wineport. That's no good. That's no good. Fuck. Dry docks and a long run. Wait, let me check. Well, Summerford and a shorter run. Alright. Been a while since I went back here. The other thing that I did, well, I don't know why I say other. I did this thing, this side quest, that unlocks the Chocobo as a companion, like, in combat. So you have to use Gissel greens anytime you want to bring them out. And they stick around for around 30 minutes. So I still have him for 23 minutes here. And they'll fight in combat with you. If they die, they go away. But other than that, they level up. You get skills, and you can spec them, you know, as defenders, healers, or attackers. So he can do this special attack that does increase threat. And it's kind of interesting when you're just a solo player. You could have this tank or this healer with you that's your chocobo. Which, I mean, chocobos, like, in, like, Final Fantasy Tactics, you can have a chocobo as part of your party, and he can, you know, he can do shit. So it's an interesting little system they got going on. I forgot to buy Gissel greens, so I'll have to go back and do that. Probably should have just paused the recording. Huh. We're pretty much here. Let me just grab this. See, there's Mert hanging around. Yeah, I guess I guess they just revamped the main story quest line like 2 weeks ago and like trimmed some of the fat to make it faster to go through. So I picked a pretty damn good time to start. As I suspected, they are not more than broken men who have seized the docks and taken to robbing every passing ship. Come, let us put an end to their banditry and take back what is ours. Let us do that. I guess I could use Bane. I got hit hard, man. What the hell? Bane. I do like that. Oh, that was a little overkill. Yeah, no, we don't get to use our cool summoner stuff. I don't even have my carbuncle out. Bane. I bet they're right here. Yes, yes, this is it. A treatise on Nemean military tactics, just as I had hoped. And Tinkerbell. Hello there. Mayhap the tablet can explain this. Scholars, familiars, fairies. Sunlight of Eos doth soothe and shield. The moonlight of Selene doth silence and strengthen. Mangg. By the 12, have you any idea what this means? We have rediscovered the long-lost magical arts of Nemean scholars. Good. That's a good thing. Fairies. Honest to God's fairies. Well, now I have seen everything. Anyway, I shall return to the guild and begin translating the tablet. I cannot wait to see what other secrets it contains. Okay. Now we gotta go back to LIMSALOMINSA. Not really that expensive at this point. I have 38,000. Costs 200. Not that big of a deal. And there's plenty more money on the way. Excellent timing, Mangg. I have just finished transcribing a section which will doubtless be of interest to you. According to the tablet, the crystal from which the fairies sprang forth is called the Soul of the Scholar, and it contains the wisdom of those long-dead Nemean mages. With it, you can call upon the fairy as you did before and bind her to your will. As I said before, I have little knowledge of Arcanima, so unless you have some objections, I would like to entrust the crystal to you. Oh, and you needn't recompense me. Simply knowing that the lost arts are being preserved is enough. I shall devote my energies to deciphering the remaining text. Should I discover anything new, I promise that you will be the first to know. Boom! Scholar unlocked. Fairy is awoken by the soul of the scholar. With the soul of the scholar equipped, you can summon a fairy to aid you in battle. When called for, she will assume the form of a healer-type pet. And we are 31. So, yeah, thematically, they're linked. You know, the summoner, scholar, they both summon something to help them out. Which is, you know, like the Arcanist. So it all works together. Alright, well, let me just take a gander here. We are a scholar. Oh, and we can equip those new... Oh, my God in heaven. Maybe I can dye it. Good, I can dye it if I want. We have a red... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, that's not terrible. Why wouldn't you just show the ones that I have? Oh, God. Okay. Let's go with this. I could also dye the boots if I wanted. That's a little... I mean, it's better. I just don't know if it's worth using the dye. For now, I think that's okay. That's a big improvement over whatever the fuck that was before. Alright, let me just see then. Repose. Afflicts target with sleep. Can't imagine I'll ever use that in a pug. So... Suna removes a single detrimental effect from the target. Of course, that's useful. All that stuff is familiar. Alright, so we got Ruin. We go back to Bio 1. Summon Eos. She automatically casts Embrace on party members who suffer damage, which is a 150 heal. We also have Whispering Dawn she can cast, which is like a renew on the whole, on nearby party members, but that's pretty much everyone. Celine. Interesting. I wonder what the difference is. Orders fairies to execute Whispering Dawn. Alright, so that's the renew on everybody. Oh, we do have Bio 2. Alright, never mind. And we have Adloquium. It's a big heal. Grants Galvanize to target, nullifying damage equaling 125% of the amount of HP restored. Okay, so it's like a little bubble, I assume. When critical HP is restored, also grants Catalyze, nullifying damage equaling 125% of the amount of... Those seem to be the same effects, so I guess it doubles it? Suppose? That's our big heal, though. It costs 1,000 mana. So we only want to use that when we need a big heal. Normally we'll stick with Physic. Or... yeah, Physic. Oh, Whispering Dawn's on a 60-second cooldown. Okay. We can bring out Eos. Really don't know if there's any difference at this point. I mean, maybe later on you get like there's something that happens. There's got to be some difference that I don't know about, man. I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. We want Physic on 1, that's our main heal. This can be bumped off to the side. Adloquium. Whispering Dawn, we'll probably be using that. Well, we'll use that whenever there's AoE stuff going on. Asuna. I guess that is sort of important. Yeah. But mostly still it's just Physic. Because you can't spam Adloquium. It's 1,000 NP. Burn through your shit real fast. And Whispering Dawn's only once a minute. So healing for Scholar right now is pretty simple as far as I can tell. Especially because the fairy's just going to heal stuff automatically. I have to Google this shit. There has to be some... Okay. As of 5.0, their only difference is aesthetic. Okay, and I was right. For that Loquium, if it's critical healing, it doubles the shield. Well, you get 2 different shields. So it sort of doubles it. Celine used to have actions like haste and a way to cure silence, but Eos was preferred since her additional healing allowed the actual healers more DPS uptime. Since few people bothered with Celine, they deleted her kit and made her the same as Eos. Why not just fucking get rid of her then? So it's entirely just a slight aesthetic choice, whether you prefer the blue-yellow fairy or the purple-yellow fairy. I like the name Celine better, so I guess we'll stick with that. Alrighty, that's the Scholar, so we're all good. So now, all we have to do is just swap this to this, And you see we're a level 31 summoner. Because it's all tied together, baby. It's beautiful. And we can bring out... Because we're going to mainly be playing a summoner unless we're with other people. Because we're just going to be able to kill quicker. Obviously. I would hope so. Alright, so we need to go back to the main scenario. So we're popping over to the Hawthorne Hut. Get back to these sylphs. Remember all that shit? So now, assuming that I like Summoner and Scholar, this is pretty much just set, you know, for the rest of the game until I... Yeah, pretty much. Just unlocking new abilities as we go. If I don't like it, then I'll probably level up something else on my own to catch up. But, I mean, I'm sure I will switch just to try out different stuff. But I probably like Summoner, assuming it gets complicated enough. That's what we're really all about. It's complicated shit. Where I have to push like 30 buttons. I don't know if any class exists like that, but... Alright, presence of the enemy. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel came to the homes of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones. Yes, Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in hut houses and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. Well, that was a lot of fucking talking. Strange steel Walking Ones. Yes, this one has seen. Steel Walking Ones carry big boxes. Maybe Walking Ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. You don't say. Oh, wrong one. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel Walking Ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Still got me running around. I can summon the fucking essence of a primal, but got me running around talking to fairies. No. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. They weren't. Victor. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. And now we run back. See how that works? It's just great. Just great. See, now if I had that big fat cat, we would just be amused as we ran back and forth. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark. Right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Sure, man. I got nothing better to do. There's a big-ass bug right next to the box. It's probably going to start something. Okay, well... get off the mount. There you go. Shit. Let's, get that on and get that. Oh my god. Oh my god. The destruction. The destruction. I'm raining down. Jesus Christ. Alright, pretty good. They were all low-level shit. They're like half my level, but still. And now we come back. Yeah, these cool people and their flying motorcycles. God damn it. Wonder if that fat cat can fly. Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Yeah. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do Steel Walking Ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to Steel Walking Ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends to these ones. Sure. Give me money. Brotherly love. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful Ones must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Claxio! What are you doing? What are you doing over here? What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than those ones that summon a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One! Well, that would be me, I guess. Hold on, I'm gonna keybind hotbar 3 1 F. Base target. Why would I ever need that? What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful one to Claxio. But hurry! Hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. I'm on it, dude. I am on it. Remember when we got to kick Ifrit's ass? That was pretty cool, huh? That was pretty cool. Okay. Ah, yes, Claxio. Claxio! Meddling one is back. This one told Meddling one to be gone. Tell Komuxio that this one will never go back. Never! Uh-oh. Touched ones. Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Most of these ones are controlled by Ramu. Ah, yeah. Be on guard, Mangg. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit. These sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Alright. Wait, why? Where is... And, oh, I got fucking level synced. God damn. I don't even get Bane. I don't get shit. How can you do this to me? Okay, we got a Morble. Not a Marble. A Morble. I wonder why they changed the name. Get back here, you fuck. Actually, no, I don't want to kill it. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Komuxio? And meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. The Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Komuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Komuxio and friendly ones. I am overjoyed. Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Okay. I guess I couldn't walk with you guys. You told me to stay until you guys were long gone, and then I can travel by myself. Because they want nothing to do with me. Bullshit. Bullshit! Which is weird, because it's not like they can't, teleport me. Back to the location, like an RPG. And in old school RPGs, you wouldn't get moved back. You would have to do it yourself. That's just how it was. But then they were like, that's lame. Let's just, go fade to black, bring him out of the dungeon, whatever. So we can move on with the story. I just don't understand why it's worth it to make me run back. Obviously, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go fuck off and do something else real quick. I don't know. This one thought Klaxio was lost forever. Helpful One saved Klaxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is... Give me my money. Shut up. Mount speed in middle LIMSALOMINSA is increased. Mount speed in lower LIMSALOMINSA is increased. Central Shroud is increased. Okay, East Shroud. That's interesting. Where am I now? I'm in the East Shroud. Okay. So they do mount speed increases. Oh, goddamn. That's nice. Oh, they do it by zone? Tied to quest progression? That's pretty unique. They really want you to do the fucking story. That's just the long and short of it. Alright, Spirited Away. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never, never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One's return. Elder One returns. Alright. So now we're going back to New Gridania. It's only 186 bucks. Not too bad. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gia Molko at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Yeah, I'll do that. A message from Commodore Hulaw. Hulaw, you say? The Self-Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The wood whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Okay, now we know Buscarone. He's next to Quarry Mill. Thank God for that teleportation system, eh? They knew what they were doing with that shit. Buscarone. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then. Ah, hunger for news, is it? There's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it'd be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you have the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this sylph elder yourself. Alright, give me money. I gotta pay to teleport all over the place. Brother's house rules. No word on the sylph elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscarone in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can squill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Oh, this is what you have me doing, huh? What you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Here you go, asshole. Ugh. No fuckers, teach that's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. Brilliant. You're paying me for that, you know. Nicely done, Mangg. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Elizin. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? He's giving me a fucking egg and 1,100 bucks. Sure, man. Never forget. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a key current friend of mine, you see, name of Tetaroon. Good lad. It's right after the calamity I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for NOSCEA. Well, it just so happens I got to clean up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but it might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadin fellow named Bane Singh. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in LIMSALOMINSA. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Alright, do you know who I am, dude? Do you, I mean, I'm like a fucking legendary hero, you asshole. Jesus Christ. But I can't object, man. It's part of the main quest. You gotta do it. The only thing you can do is do it fast. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A Keycurn who worked at the Druthers. Ah, you speak of Teteroon. Related to that Cucaroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and were making good coin. But old Teteroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to where or why. You're better off asking Keycaroon himself. He can be tight of lip, though, I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Old bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. I don't care about that nonsense. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Keycaroon, busy with business. Too busy for blather. What if I give you this egg in this trying time? Chicken egg. Keycaroon love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Teteroon. Teteroon no here no more. Teteroon leave Limsa. Teteroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg no Teteroon. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Keycaroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Keycaroon. Yes, I will do just that. Teteroon. I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. Skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand who knows a great deal about a great many things. Gosh. Just gotta talk to everybody, do everything, wiping people's asses. Why not? I'm an adventurer. That's what we do. We wipe people's asses. Teteroon, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Keycurn. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memorune's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. I've been there. Unfortunately, there's no quick way there other than just mounting up. I'll pause. Alright, we're here. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something for Teteroon. I got this earring. Teteroon, forget this. Forget it, druthers. Teteroon swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Teteroon thank. Good Booskaroon doing good? Good Booskaroon good to Teteroon. Teteroon miss good Booskaroon. Right. There's a cotton sugar loaf hat. Yeah, I'd lose a determination. I'd gain a vitality, and I'd lose a defense. Basically comes down to how it looks. Priced on a bike. Alright, we're taking the money. Microbrewing. Good Booskaroon help Teteroon. Teteroon dead without good Booskaroon. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Teteroon make Keycurn firewater for Booskaroon. Booskaroon love firewater. You help Teteroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Well, why don't I just go get those and lick your asshole for you? God damn. Thought I was gonna be fighting Titan or some shit. Instead, I'm licking this guy's asshole. With no end in sight. That's a big drop. Fuck me, 1 health. I wonder if... Well, surely you can die from fall damage. So that's a little interesting. Try Crimson Cyclone. Oh, big damage. Boom, big damage. Very nice. Kind of like that. Nobody's ever doing fates. Tetra make firewater for Booskaroon. You bring thingies Tetra need? Brought all thingies. Tetra make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Booskaroon. Tetra start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Okay, I can't imagine... No, I have a level 30 book. So that's not going to be any good. Tetra make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Booskaroon. Good firewater for good Booskaroon. Tell Booskaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetraroon hopes Booskaroon happy. Tetraroon gives Booskaroon thankies. Many, many thankies. You tell Booskaroon. Tetraroon make big shop someday. Bigger shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies. All thanks to good Booskaroon. None of this has anything to do with Ramu. You know, leveling definitely slowed down a bit. Unless you're in a dungeon. Dungeons are insane. Although it could just be the first time you do a dungeon, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that roulette or whatever is really good. There's a reason level 60s are doing those shit dungeons. Because when you level sync, you lose all your cool abilities. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetraroon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Kekern Firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old... oh, bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Ah, it sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's gonna be a long year. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Sure, man, if you're still alive. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Alright. At least we're back onto sylphs. Third cohort Decurion. Fuck does that mean? I guess we're gonna have to fight something at every stop. No. How curious. I like that music. Last one. Oh, there we go. Hit him with a little this, and a little this, and a little this, and a little this, and ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. And he's pretty much dead. You just gotta push a bunch of buttons. It's great. Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be some more dungeons and primals to fight soon enough. So, is there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? First sylphs and now Garleans, and all in the same place. Cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs? Tracking them, or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spies are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they... Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Oh, shit! Alright, I guess we'll call it there. I'm sure it's just gonna keep going. Let me check quest list, though. Oh, okay, so after that quest is a dungeon quest. Alright. Very exciting. So from the sound of it, next time we'll be doing a dungeon. This time as a healer. That'll be pretty interesting. I'm sure I won't fuck it all up. How could I fuck it all up? It seems brain dead easy. Alright, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.